Turkey.
I think Turkey is pretty good with Astro.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, yeah, I have Sage.
Okay, perfect. Alright, alright. Oh, results are in.
Everybody make sure your portraits are good before we go in.
True.
Oh man. Why so official?
I had to give Torkoal a good pet.
Right.
Look at how pretty, guys. How could we die here?
Here, I'm gonna make a
I have the markers for P12.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
All I have is this.
Wait a
That's
minute.
for the second part.
Here, these are the initial clock spots, and they're color coded, so
Oh,
it would be
nice.
very
Noob.
difficult for anyone
Alright.
to use their
Noob,
Your
half
people.
of part of your macro posts in FC chat.
What?
Right, how you failed.
What the chicken?
Excuse me. Oh boy.
There, now it worked. Hey, I was on the FC chat, man, the party.
Oh, let me get water real quick. Be right back.
Water, what is that?
Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ.
I want to be on the right side because I'm used to being on the right side of the field.
Yep,
Most
perfect. So
fights.
tanks would be 1 and B.
1 and B.
Yep, melee would be A and 2. Usually main tanks are like on the left side. So yeah. And then healers would be on 4 and C. And then range would be in D and 3 in this case. Alright. This is boss relative after we get to Super Chain 1. During Super Chain 1. This is just our position. Alright. And then if we take half of it, so let's go to the left side. Alright. So Atrian, you would go to A. And Claire, you would go to A. And Dar, you would go to 4.
And what is that for again?
This is for I think this would be later in the fight, so I mean we don't
Okay.
need to concern ourselves.
Let's try to just
Sure.
get through to Super Chain 1 at least.
Okay, yeah, so I'll go back to Okay. Support will always be on the right side. DPS will be on the left side. People watch guide, right? So you have an idea of the feather and the debuffs you have.
Yes.
Okay. So for DPS priority, if you have a debuff, not a feather, a debuff, your priority is 4, 3, and 2. If you're a support,
Wait. I guess I'm on the right side then.
yeah. For support, your priority is 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Well, that comes to it depends on the tether. So like it's always random, and my controller just died.
Oh, we're so fucked.
Yeah, it just totally depends on the color of the tether because it goes up and down in circle. The only concern for tethers is you stretch it out so it makes a fine line, not arrow lines. Just a straight line. That means you're far enough. And make sure so like let's say this center this center line, try to make sure it's perpendicular or parallel to it. So let's say there's an angel or an ad to the way north, and I was tethered, then I would like stand by here, far enough to see the stretched out line, and parallel to this vertical line right here. Same thing with the horizontal line. Make sure it's parallel.
Right. Okay.
And if you have the debuff, melee wise, you can max melee it, and sometimes you can get closer. But the thing is, those tether people have like, let's say about this. Don't move there. About this wide of a line, it shoots like about me and Dar. Width-wise, so make sure you're not like too close, but not too far also at the same time. But like usually around the marker is where it's safe in these numbers. That's only for like the major mechanic in this first paradigma one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just focus on getting through Paradigma 1. If we do that, we'll see what we see, we'll die, and then we'll look at Paradigma 2. And then we get through that, we'll see what we see, we'll die, and then we'll look at Super Chain 1.
Oh, you may. Let me get there real quick. If we do that, that's a plus. Even people who are phase 2 prog freaking still mess up on tethers and towers in the beginning. Funny.
All right. Yeah. So how I timed it for that one when I was doing prog with the other raiders was after the second pop of the circle on her, and then when the third one shows up, that's when I pop invuln.
All this
That's
is
my
foreign
timing.
language to me. I'm just gonna have to. I haven't watched the video, so
I think we just need to try, see how far we go, and explain from there.
first try, right?
Me and Carmel will heal you.
I'm not healing.
Yeah, shit. Me and Tarkin will heal you. What are you talking about? You have physic?
A very useless little move.
Like way back when I could give my Lancer cure.
Oh my goodness. Those were the days. Oh, did you explain this part to them, sweetie?
No, this is the one we're seeing. Okay, start on left. Tank invuln. We are
Wait,
switching.
then go. Stay on this side.
We're gonna die!
But we died in the right place.
Yes.
So okay, here's the thing too with that half cleave arena. If it always starts at the bottom on the first one.
Huh.
So if it starts at the bottom, that means the second one will flip. So let's say the second one is on the left side, right? It will flip, so the right side, the left side won't be safe. Wait, I'm getting that wrong.
I will
Yeah,
also try to call out 1 hit then dodge, or 2 hits then dodge, or no dodge. Dodge meaning switch sides.
What the chicken was that? So yep. So tanks usually go to where the angels are. On that instance, that was on the north side, and just really just on her hitbox, because she always teleports in the middle, right, dead center middle. The rest of the party is the opposite. All we need to do is literally dodge and inbone for that. For tanks, and all of us here will just look for the switch spots, and sometimes we stay.
Yeah, sometimes you won't have to swap. So it'll be an early swap, which means you swap after the first beam or the first AO, the first, and then late swap is you swap after the second cleave.
Yep, if cleave starts at the bottom, that's where you want to avoid first. You want to go opposite. Depends on which one, the second one. The spawns it, then we switch. And then the third one would be the same as the first one.
And involved first clear.
Nope. You invuln when the third circle comes up.
Yeah, so that
When
should
the
be like
third circle comes up.
it should be about halfway through her
Both the
casting
tanks?
it.
Both
Yes.
tanks, yes.
Both tanks are gonna be.
Because you're
using it.
taking 8 lasers altogether. For the
What do
first
you-
one, you're taking 2 each. And the second is skip, and then on the third one, you're taking another 4 each.
It's kind of rough on the tanks, honestly, because the strats are asking them to use their most powerful cooldowns at the start of any other major
So for
mechanics.
that one, K, yes. If you are main tanking, yes. Yes, for that one, if you're main tanking. Give her like what was that? Yeah. If you don't have a charge shot. Huh?
Well, good luck, Kay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
If you're main tanking, you mid after that because she hits hard.
Use bulwark and other things.
One sec.
We're swapping early.
One hit, then dodge.
Mid up.
Oh, boy.
Stretch it up, turkey. Aw. Faith is in last.
I didn't
Oh,
see my
Did
debuff.
you?
It's like either a person. It's either red or white.
Or it's like a little pillar.
little people.
If you don't have a tether, you got to look at your debuff, and then
Yeah.
you want to go to the
I think
opposite color
it's a
tethered
person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
then
like
the
it,
tower will drop on the debuffed person, and the person who got hit with the laser needs to go and soak their tower.
so I had the tether, for example, because May, you were right there. I had the
Yeah.
tether, and then you had the tower. When you drop the
Yeah.
tower, do I go to? when.
Then you go
When you-
into the tower. Yeah.
You
Okay,
go
so I did it
from-
right
and I
then.
didn't
Okay.
Died, but
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay.
The
Wait, so
only
the people
thing
that
with
get
that
hit by
was,
the laser go into the tower.
yep,
Okay.
yep. So in that case, it exploded on 3 because Turkey died for not stretching it far enough.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that it's a dark purple when you stretch that tether.
So yeah, like you saw the arrow, that means it's not stretched far enough. But if you see a fine line, that's stretched far enough. So on that one, Turkey, since that was on the east side, you were tethered right there, right? For the angel, you would go in between D and 3. And same thing, like on the north side, you will go in between 3 and C. And sometimes it goes from C to 2, and 4 and D, 1 and B.
you want to be in line with what you're tethered
Yeah.
to, but then far enough away that it's not arrows.
We're basically making a giant hashtag.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Giant hashtag.
Big
Dark
hash.
purple hashtag.
So real quick with the tethers, because I couldn't see my debuff with the tethers. If you get a tether, anyways, the yellow tether means you have light, and then the purple means you have dark, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
So in that case, since I had to jump too, because I didn't like you also like for non-tethered people, you look at your debuff, right? This is how I look at it anyway. You don't have to apply it. Find your own way to do it. But how I looked at it is if the two north, or if the vertical, the north and the south tether, because it's always opposite. There's like always two opposite. If the north and south tether is dark, and I have a light debuff, then I would go immediately to 4. And if I was a support and I had dark, I would immediately go to 1. That's how I look at it. But there are other times where like the dark tether would be on north, and then the other dark tether would be on east or west. So that's why we have like a priority, whereas DPS is 4, 3, and 2, and support is 1, 2, and 3. But the more we see it, or the more you see it, the more you'll understand.
Okay.
Nope, DPS will never drop towers at 1. Unless something crazy where a support went to 4 and then just swap side and saw it really fast and adjusted really fast.
I just need to see it like 20,000 times and I'll click.
Oh my eyeball.
But Invuln was perfect, everyone was right there. Just need to work on that one. Paradigma. Everyone north, tank south. Tank south. No
Stay,
swap.
dodge.
Oh.
Nope.
It's okay. Alright, and then reposition the boss. Usually. Stretch it out, directly opposite.
I don't know where my tower is.
Turkey does.
There were 2 towers next to me.
Okay, what happened? Did you have both the same color tower?
I was tethered.
Someone died from a tether and it passed to Atrian. That's why there's two both dark towers. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you die during that, someone
you
else
didn't-
will inherit your debuff.
Yeah.
Was there a reason why the tanks swapped sides there?
You mean
Oh.
north-south?
Oh, for the
Yeah, so the angels or the ads that you had to take the invuln for, they are proximity based. So whoever usually it's 4 people that will take it. But with the lazy laser strat, you can cheese it with tank invuln.
Okay.
So the closest people to the angels gets hit.
Okay. Simple enough.
Yep.
I wish I had a monster on me. Oh my god.
tanks are going south.
No touch.
And we are
No
staying.
swap.
No swap.
Oh, they're eating everything. I love it.
I got her.
Yeah, Kay's gonna need some kind of shield. Because of
I
that auto.
I didn't I didn't hunt damage that one. That's on me.
Oh, I don't have a tower. Okay. So I have light.
You go to 3 clear.
Extra move.
Stretch it out
Alright.
more farther, Darky.
Oh wait, oh man, I thought I had to be.
You don't have to soak anything, Claire. Once you
Oh,
drop your
that's right.
tower,
Duh.
you need to
Okay.
get out.
Yeah. Sorry. I forgot. I did the same thing 20 Row did.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did the first time.
Yeah, for sure, Turkey. Yeah, the only one I saw was you didn't stretch your feather enough. Otherwise, you were in the right position. And also, like, any kind of, like, questions, like, you're kind of, like, confused about.
Okay, so if I had dark, for example, like I knew for light I went there. So what's my source again?
So, a light debuff or a light tower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you kind of look for 4. So if the ad is dark tethered here on south and they stretch it far enough, then you would stand on the 4 marker if you have the light debuff, because that's where you drop your tower and then that dark tethered person can soak it, right?
Okay.
And the same thing if there's a dark laser or a dark angel tethered here on east side, and your light debuff, light tower, then you would stand here on 3.
Okay, but if I'm dropping a tower, I'm always going to like a wave marker.
Yep. If you're
Okay.
dropping a tower, yes. And also, there is an angels in the north. After like everything is resolved, they're gonna cleave a quarter of this arena. So let's say the angel is on this kind of like square. I don't know if you guys can see, but it is square. Like there's like a little line
Oh,
here in
yeah.
the middle. So right, it will be. So this is like one of the things that they cleave, and then on the far right, this one they cleave, and sometimes it's also like the opposite. Sometimes it could like cleave this side and then cleave this side. I will say though, west right here where I'm standing, west inside safe. I will say that. So if you're closest to the left side here, west and inside, this would be a safe area.
Okay.
Let's say east safe side, this would be it. Otherwise, if the east is getting cleave, you literally just like, I don't know if you guys can see, I don't know your screen, but there's
can
like
see it.
a line
Yeah.
right here.
Mm-hmm.
You would be safe, like even, I mean, you can do it in max melee,
Okay. Yeah.
but you would be safe on this side.
So if
this is cleaved.
So if I'm going to be dropping a tower, you said that there's 3 waymarkers that I need to focus on as a DPS. What were those 3?
4, 3, and 2.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, like I said, if on that case, Claire, here's like a big tell that I noticed. So let's say you have a white debuff, right?
Mhm.
And both light tether are going north and going west. That means
I'm on
if you're
2.
light, you're 2. One of the
Okay.
tether is going to be here on pointing to south or pointing to east. It's gonna get cleave. And
Okay.
then the opposite. And same thing for support. If you're like the same color tether going both directions, then you go look to 3 immediately.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
No
Well, I don't-
diagonal lines. No, not yet. That's a little later on the fight. Where you need to go diagonal, or a certain diagonal that you have to go. I haven't even posted. I have photos of it, but
Tank
everyone
south.
north, tank south. Late swap. Swap. Excellent. Heal up A.
That's on it.
Inside west. Oh.
Someone died initially.
Yeah. So yeah, make sure it's perpendicular, parallel. Why am I saying perpendicular? Parallel to the vertical and the horizontal line. So, if we don't have a tether, we stand. You stand on the marker, Turkey? Opposite of the tether that you have.
Okay, thanks for staying north.
If you don't have a tether, then you want to go to one of the
Late
number
swap.
markers.
Ooh.
Swap.
Ooh.
Oh,
Is someone? So what happened there?
make sure for tanks, you guys are on top of each other, like merging.
So
We.
they need to like stand right on top of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, since they're invuln, it's not like the beams are going to hurt them.
Turkey, if you don't have a tether, then for us, we want to look at 1, 2, or 3. You want to stand next to someone who does have a tether, not directly on top of them, but near them, because you're going to drop a tower that they need to go into. As healers,
See-
we're looking at 1, 2, and 3. You want to
Okay.
be next to somebody with the opposite color tether as your debuff.
See, me and Carmela, the distance that we have right now, that is approximately how wide the tethered laser people are going to be. So, like for melee wise, max melee is perfect, unless the opposite tether just swayed slightly to the right or closer to the people that drops the tower. Then they'll get cleave. It's a one shot. One shot for people that doesn't get the tether, but if you have the tether, it's not one shot. So if you don't have a tether and you have a debuff, either light or dark, go to the opposite of that color. And your priority, since you're a support, is 1, 2, and 3.
All right.
Hmm?
I think I understand towers now.
And the-
Yeah, it's a
It's
body
stuck.
check. Everyone has to stay alive.
Must
I
live.
mean, there are times where like a tethered person would get the person who drops the tower and they just soak their own.
Only if someone's dead, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You stay.
But really rarely though.
Me go.
Tanks are
Everyone
south.
north. Tank south. Late swap. And swap.
What? And
I'm at 4.
Nice.
Sorry, I don't know where to go there.
Oh, that was
Oh.
just a little late, May.
Yeah,
I was gonna say something.
I ran the exact opposite direction that I was supposed to.
Mhm. I saw Claire went to 1. I don't know.
Yeah, I
what
know. I
happened.
saw K there, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yep,
I did see
you're-
a white
tower
as a
next
to me,
DPS,
but
you're
it's
never
too far.
you're never dropping the tower at 1.
I know that they crossed my mind once I got to 1, and I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be at 4.
So if you are
If-
tethered, the best way is like to go opposite of this in between these markers. Like it's
Yeah,
quite
yeah, that's what I
perpendicular.
was doing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would
Hashtag.
say like for after the tanks take the beams and stuff, you can just hover around the west side clear,
Yeah.
so it eliminates some of the guesswork.
Yeah, and also Claire, for that one, like during that phase, I would like to stand on 4 side, like north. Like I don't really care about positionals.
Okay.
I just stand around where 4 is, and then I just make my round counterclockwise on where I should go.
Now counterclockwise, because I always mess this up. Is that going this way or going this way?
Yep, counterclockwise. Yeah,
Down
So this way.
numbers.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And we can't count to 4.
Nope, nope, not you guys, not the support. No, I mean we can't count down to 1 apparently. So okay, safe side wise, since it's kind of weird and fast at the same time, like watching everyone where they're going and then looking at the ads. There's gonna be 2 ads on the north side. They are not attached to anyone. They just sit there. They either go one in the middle here and one on the far side. There's always one inside safe. And if you are on the opposite side, just like outside of the hitbox, would be yep, it's also an attention check. But during that, I mean, once we resolve that paradigm, like even if you die from that ad phase, you got some leeway to res people during that phase. So like if you judge your distance wrong, it's totally fine. You'll adjust it next time you see it. So yeah, the more you see it, the more you know where to stand.
No! 7 trumpets are suffering.
Hmm.
Or tanks south.
Early swap. Swap. Perfect.
DPS hang around by 4. Get your positionals first.
Fuck.
So I have dark. Okay, so I can stay here then.
Do you have turkey? Turkey, you would be a
I need a little light in my life.
3 inside west. Yeah, you die. Well, inside west.
Wait,
We don't
there
have
was
red.
there was nobody at 1 for a tower.
That's a big one.
Oh, this is a tank slot.
Oh! Problem!
Oh, and this one tanks up. Yes. Hey. So
Yes, learning experience.
was a
keep
tank
alive for
swap.
as long as you can. Yeah,
That
and
makes
that one
much
Alright,
more
tanks
see
up.
this
sense now.
part. Yeah.
Carvel, thank you for saying to go to 4, because that makes so much more sense.
This is the fun part right here.
Super chain theory.
Stupid chain.
Oh,
That's the fun part.
Donuts.
Yeah, you can.
That's if in the event that a tower dropper makes a mistake.
There's a triple buster. Oh boy.
Triple buster. Wait, on that first one, or like on the thing? The swap sides during that? On the tank buster. Yep. Yep, basically, yeah. Yep, so after that was resolved, there's on the soul, which is another raid wide, and then a tank buster. So during cast bar, yes, the OT provoked. And after the OT gets hit, then the MT provokes back. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, you can also shirk it to them. What are we dancing to lure Athena to kill herself?
Yes.
this is probably one of my favorite songs in the game.
I think he's talking about my dance.
Mm-mm.
Everyone north.
South.
Early swap. Swap.
DPS to 4. Get your positionals first if you have to.
Turkey, come to 3, MD.
I don't have a tower.
You don't?
Ah, not enough. East and safe.
Darn,
I
what
was
color
at-
tower did you have? Yeah, what color tower did you have? Oh, you had a tether? Okay. So who had... Because I had a dark tower, so... I don't think either of my west options were correct. To drop a tower axe, I think they were both dark.
Hmm.
A death complication. Understandable. I thought you said death compilation. It is.
I will still never get over how short the female lizard people are.
I prefer the term petite, thank you very much.
I like how you take issue with the terminology for short, but not the terminology for female lizard people.
That's quite offensive.
So sometimes you're just used to it.
That needs capital punishment.
Corporal punishment.
Mm-hmm.
Tank buster. No.
I was actually gonna save him, but now you're making a challenge.
Mm-mm.
Also, the second issue is that if the tank gets killed, whoever the next person in hate's gonna die, which will most likely be me.
Everyone knows. Late
Late
swap.
Remember to invoke! Couple of things off.
I just save you guys.
Thank you. I can keep DPS.
Keep Adrian alive.
Oh no!
Ah,
No, I have
betrayed
to
him.
aggro. Oh no! Help! Aegis shield, help!
There's
Please
people dead.
Please
so
poke
it's
at
gonna
your
be a
earliest
while.
convenience.
Pain and suffering.
So
Get a little practice it.
There you go.
There you go.
The one time I despise rollback netcode.
Oh no. Turkey's hotbar messed up.
Oh no! We don't like hot malfunctions here.
You
I
more
had a
like
hot
the
malfunction one. It was as a healer, so it was even more horrifying. Hi, distorted chicken wing.
chicken.
Oh, you're good, Turkey.
Kay has the question.
Hmm?
Kay has a question.
Oh, what's the question?
Normal, hard, or savage?
I don't understand.
Oh, she's swapping the music version.
Savage.
I don't even know how to do that.
There's a music difference between this and normal.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
Like,
No
for
spoilers, I
me-
have it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say I like the second phase better.
Yeah.
Because it feels like a real boss fight. Right now, we are like, it's a very cheery song.
No, it's
To me,
Black
anyway.
song.
I
To
was gonna
me,
say
it's
that the lyrics are not quite cheerful, but
no, but like the beat, the
oh
upbeat
yeah,
is like
yeah.
very cheery.
I need to get that dance. I have to max out the freaking in walker places.
Dang.
That's why I love it so much.
Alright, part of you staying south, tanks are staying north.
Early swap. Swap. Perfect.
Alright, DPS go towards 4. Get your positionals first if you have to. Rambo!
Rambo.
So
Oh god, oh god, I got it.
It's okay, it's okay, don't panic.
East end. Ah.
Me and Tark both died in the safe spot. Because we got clipped as we were running to it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
In and clock.
2-minute mark.
Oh yeah, that's the most weird part about this
We're going
this
the right
fight is
side,
that
left side.
super chain 1 occurs as your 2-minute is going off. So if you're like a melee, or actually if you're a caster, then like
Oh, that
screw you.
sucks.
Well, let's see.
But I'm a mobile caster, so it really doesn't hurt me very much.
And this is why I don't play Black Archmage in raids.
Oh yeah, it's very F you to Black Mage.
Don't we have to deal with towers again on
At the end of that super chain, yes.
They
the second
question.
super chain?
Yes, Turkey.
Oh, man.
What's the question?
Hmm.
Mhm.
27.
I go cross from May
24.
1.
You know what's
3.
funnier than 24? 25.
Tark, which part of the fight are you talking about?
I think she's talking about the tethered tower prior to.
Oh. I don't know if you always go in the same place relative to me. It's all about your tether or debuff. And
Yeah.
then-
Yeah.
And
I
then we
was
try
like-
to do.
So, like, if I'm not tethered and I'm supposed to go to a spot, then like if you're in 2, then I will go to 1 or 3, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep. I mean, if you're confident in your position, then stay there. And
More
whoever is
likely
like
not the
approaching
person.
you, then
Ah.
just don't move.
More likely than not, the person who's approaching you is probably in the wrong place.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just happy for us to be able to get comfortable with Para 2. That'll give us a good foundation to get Super Chain next time.
Hey, tanks are staying north.
No
We're not
swap.
swapping. Alright, DPS go to 4.
Wait a second.
There you go. Inside west. East, inside east.
Okay. Thank God for my slow movement speed.
Alright, tank swap.
Oh! Oh! So
Beautifully
30
done.
on that buster is all. I'm also meant to kill you.
Alright,
That was
Super
nice.
Chain.
Out and clock. The marker that we used at the beginning.
Oh, this is awkward. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so put the marker
okay,
again.
okay.
The marker is kind of like boss relative.
Hey, how much longer are you out for? Or around
Oh
for?
God, we have a freaking laser to deal with during that.
Yes,
don't we?
I'm actually looking for this strat since we got this far. Or
We
the
have a
positional.
bloody laser.
I know I'm 2.
I knew I was B.
Yeah, I knew I was next to you. That's why I went there. So would we go to 4 and D, or C
It-
and 3? Okay. Okay.
It's clock spots, but 12 o'clock is the boss instead of north.
Yeah.
Okay.
P12s, cheat.
I probably only have a couple more runs in me.
All is good.
Just simply get through Super Chain is my plan.
It's also a party F. Party finder killer.
Mm-hmm. It's your first bad hurdle.
Everyone
All right,
north.
Tips are going south.
No
You're
swap.
not swapping. DPS gets a
Excellent.
full. Positionals first if you have them. Dar, you don't have positionals.
Yeah.
That's fine. I was just joking. Imagine if Range had positionals.
Oh,
Imagine if they
God.
had positionals.
Oh boy.
Stretch it out, Turkey. Stretch it out. Yeah. Perfect. You soak my
Hey,
tower,
we're
Turkey.
partners together.
Inside west. Inside west. Inside west. On the store.
Oh no.
Raid wide.
Get ready for tank swap.
Tank buster. Don't be on the north side. Turkey, come here. I wish I had
Unless you
rescue.
really want to die. Rescue as a melee. Oh no.
Everyone gets rescued.
Excellent.
Super chain
Yay.
time.
Stupid chains. Is out to
Out and
cuddle with your partner.
partner. So, Kay, come here with me, Kay. A-Train, you go where... Out. Going to the right. Oh, light left.
We haven't explained that
In
part
and
yet.
out. Let me survive. Oh, fucking drop the
was I
tower on
alive?
me. So I posted a cheat sheet for Super Chain Theory 1. If you take a look at that, so on this one you need to pay close attention if you have the laser, because the laser one is what would kill most people.
Oh, okay.
So if you look at that, that's kind of like, so always relative to the boss. Always relative to the boss. Like, so since we started on 3, right? We would be relative to the boss, and then we went to 2, always relative to the boss. And then we ended up at 1, which is relative to the boss. Right. The only concerning is the lasers during those mechanics.
Yeah, I was explaining that. So yeah, the lasers are going to be on the opposite color of their laser. So if you had a
Yeah.
dark laser, you'd be
On the right,
you'd be standing
left
with
side.
you'd be standing with white people. If you are
Does it matter if you're in front or in the back?
just make sure
does
you're on the
that.
right side.
Yeah. Like you could be like standing on top of each other next to it. And I usually, like, I don't know how accurate this marker is, right? But usually it's, if it's like from PF, usually the circle that spawns, the donut circle, is right at the middle. And so my indication is like, if, let's say, if you have a light debuff, you would be like right around here. And if you have the dark
Yeah.
debuff, you would be right around here. Like just these on the corners of these numbers.
You're
Yeah,
talking
it's
about the
easier.
lasers, right?
Yeah.
Lasers
Okay.
or the light and dark, light and red debuff.
Yeah. It's
This will
just
Okay.
be
easier
so
for
nice.
people to huddle out on the corners like this so the beams can separate, because there has been moments where people were too huddled close and the beams were overlapping.
Yeah,
and
I mean it
people.
has another whatchamacallit. It's about the same distance where me and Carmela is, like how wide it would be.
Yeah. So if you're standing like this, you're probably gonna clip people with the
Yeah.
other beam that they're not supposed to get hit with. So this is a really good like gauge for how people should stand. So try to just huddle on the corners of the markers. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, and I don't know you guys about HUD layout, but like my enfeeblement is literally like right in the smack dab middle of where I'm watching or playing the game, so I can see it. And large, 200%, 100%, whatever it is.
200%.
Oh yes, and the person.
Yeah,
yeah.
that. Yeah, look.
Where when I'm in the HUD layout, if I want to move my like my debuffs so that way they're larger and somewhere else on my
Oh,
screen.
you're on PlayStation. That's
I
painful.
believe.
Do you have a
character
keyboard?
Configuration.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Or I mean, like a mouse that you can use, or are you using the touchpad as your mouse cursor?
I don't even use the touchpad or a mouse.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can use it.
I
Because you
use
want to
the.
move your enfeeblements around.
That would be
Okay,
on
hold
the
on.
right side and how you go to the main menu.
Yeah, I know where it is, but what is it called again? It's enfeeblements.
Enfeeblement.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll
Okay.
say status info and in parentheses enfeeblement.
I mean, you could also scroll down for the current UI elements.
Yeah, I know where the HUD layout. I just wasn't. I didn't know what it was called. So it's enfeeblements.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna move that right there.
So 1 or 2
200%.
more pull for May, right?
Say again? What?
One or two more pulls for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Doable. So far.
You
G, it's
haven't-
phase 2.
You haven't seen 2A.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, that's why I said so far.
Gotta strike fear right at the start.
It
And
was
if they
difficult
want
for
to
me
go
at
through
first,
that
too.
fear, they need to figure that out.
Yeah, it was just difficult for me at first. I mean, Super Chain 1 was also like the bane of my existence.
Do you still have that photo of the one that I drew when I was explaining that to you?
Yes, babe, I kept it because it was
Post
huge.
it.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I'll post it in the P12.
Oh yeah, Turkey. Like next here. Yeah.
I totally understand about work holding me back.
Everyone north.
Thanks, South.
Early swap. Swap. Hey, hey, hey.
Right, everyone at 4. Or
Got one
DPS at
tickled, by the
4.
way. Oh, good save.
okay, you're
Claire.
okay.
East inside safe. East inside safe.
I was there.
Oh, good. Get away from north.
Yeah, I moved.
Lilybell would be good to hear.
Mhm.
Partner
It's in
in.
pairs. In pairs.
Partner in. It's okay with me. And then Atron, you will go with Claire. We're going left. Left. Hey, out, out, and then in. Out, and then in.
I got smacked by the towers, I think, there.
Hey, look at that! You made it!
Little by
Yeah,
little.
so that last one, hold on. I will explain the last circle. I mean, if you would want us to do another poll just to practice that first paradigma. But I had the tower, do I still follow? So yeah, I'm gonna explain that one. So it's either going to be DPS or support. There's like an extra debuff on the roles. So if, let's say, on the support, right, you have your laser, you have your let's say May have the red laser, and Turkey, K, and Atrian have the dark debuff, right? And then there's gonna be an extra white debuff that you have on you after that second one hits. After the laser hits, it will show up after that. You guys don't. All you need to do is healers step back. Oh, I wish I had the diagram. Healers, whoever was on the left side would stay here, and whoever was on the right side would stay here for that last one. And tanks would be like on the. So let's say we ended up at 2. Tanks would be, main tank would be at D, and then off tank would be on A, because those white debuff drops a big, or not big AoE, but a white AoE on them. And then for the DPS, they have the role of dropping towers and soaking it in that scenario. So for that one, if you're a tower person and you don't have any debuff on you, the light debuff, let's say we ended up in 2, right? The in and out. If you're light tower, you would drop your tower right on C. If you're dark tower, you drop yours on B. And the people that soaks it, right, would be standing, not, I wonder how close I can get to her. Yeah. Like just about here or a little bit more to soak your tower. Because those towers have like another ring AoE on them. And you don't want to clip that, because if you get clipped, I mean, you're still alive and you'll still be able to soak it, but you'll die. So like somewhat right in the middle, but still far enough for the outside donut in here. And it does a little explosion and it gives you like a magical debuff thingy. Yep. So it's basically all towers are the same distance AoE wise. And it could be DPS that had the extra light debuff. So range would be here on this side, like at the bottom, far enough. And then the DPS would be on D and A. And then whichever supports has the tower would go to their tower. And whoever is soaking would just be standing right about here. I'm looking for a telegram for it on my old raid. Mm-hmm. Oh, here. Perfect.
Alright, last pull for me.
I found the distance for it.
$15.
No, you can't. I went for a speed run and I have skipped to A. Everyone south. Late swap. Swap. I say.
DPS gets a 4. Dar, do your positionals.
Don't have a tower. There we go.
Come on.
Oh.
I
That's
do
not
now.
good.
Inside west. East.
Would have been killed by the lasers anyways.
Okay,
Ouchie.
yeah, one more.
Why not?
That one can be pull zero.
All of them don't count until we clear, right?
Everyone south.
Except for the tanks, of course.
No swap.
Swap.
Nice save, Noob.
Just to lessen the damage. If I take one laser, I would be safe. Inside west. Inside west. Outside east. Nice. On the soul. Mitigate. Excellent.
Take swap.
Partners
out
out.
and partners.
Partners out. Okay. Okay, come here. Out. Farther out, Claire. Farther out. Yep. Going to the right side. In and out.
You're okay. You're
I forgot
okay.
about the
You're
owl.
okay.
Fuck. I got 20 billion Diba.
Lots of progress.
Oh,
And
look
I'm
at
gonna feel way
that.
better after sleeping on it and then rewatching
Yeah,
that
and,
part of the
and
video.
yeah, we need, yeah, like that mechanic right there. After the second part, that is like where everyone in the PF. Yeah.
No pressure.
no.
Noob. Peer pressure, noob.
So the latest picture that I sent, that's kind of like about where you want to be, and of course melee would be, and melee 1 would be on D, and melee 2 would be on A. I mean that's fine. They have enough distance with each other. Healer 2 dropped the Dark Tower. Just slightly off of B, but usually drop it at B. And then healer 1 would drop it at C, since main tank and off tank had the soak tower, they soak it with the opposite color. Range 1 and range 2 are out in the corner. So that's about the distance you want.
Now that I've actually seen the fight, I'm gonna have to rewatch the guide.
It's at the corner. It's at the corner of the square. Okay.
Corner.
Yeah. So they ended at 2 here. In this case, like we could ended up at 4 or at 1, but it's always boss relative during that. Yep. So you're looking for a blue tethered on where they're going, because the green tethered is like the big AOE, or the in or the out AOE. So like the surrounding of it would be dangerous, and then the blue is the donut. Yep. So you're looking for a blue tether on either one of them. Yep. Mm-hmm. Wait, did I explain? Say that again. Mm-hmm. 1. Mm-hmm. Yep, always. Always. You can't go opposite of the 4. Yep, so it's always either counterclockwise or clockwise. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It's always always either counterclockwise or clockwise. The only the in and out part is, let's say we ended up at 2. The outer circle, like let's say imagine circle, imagine where B and C is. That's like the edge of the perpendicular. That would be like the safe area. Or you see this like purple line or the purple circle on the boss, or on around 2, like just outside of that would be safe. Oh my goodness.
I told you I kept it.
The great wisdom has spoke. No, I was explaining that to Carmela. The super chain 2A, because it is another clusterfuck on the screen. Hey, you'll see it. It's fun, and that's when the half partner comes into play. Put that half marker.
Okay. If I can find it. Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
right here. Main tank and melee 1 would always be on the north side, and then co-tank and melee 2 would be on the northwest side. Main healer and range 1 would be on the southwest side, and then the co-healer and range 2 would be on the south. That's for
Yep.
super chain, but I don't wanna dump more info on you guys. Yay!
I was gonna say, I think we've learned enough for
Yeah.
the first night.
Yeah, let's
getting
not
that-
overwhelm too much.
Getting that super chain 1. That's that we did more than halfway. Well, yeah, but on the first picture I sent, like if you look at on the right side, that's kind of like the ideal positioning where we want to be. Where this is boss relative. Or the light debuff people is on the left side, the red debuff people is on the right side, and then the lasers are opposite. See, yeah. I mean, if one of us die during that laser, if you have the light debuff, like the last picture I sent where the DPS had one, if you have that light debuff, it won't pass to anyone. So if you die during that, it won't matter. The only one that matters if the people that don't have that extra debuff, like if they die there, then it will be a nightmare. Because the moment it spawns and you see it very late that you have the debuff, and you'll be like either really far out to soak it in. So, but yeah, nope, we had a lot of progress.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Progress.
I'll see you guys
Oh
tomorrow.
boy.
See you,
Yeah.
Twingeroo.
Good
Good night.
Good
Night.
night.
Oh, I don't
You.
have that gift.
I was gonna say not me. I just did it.
Oh yeah, Data was the one that I was helping with. Yeah, if we weren't doing P4s in tournaments, I would have. I'm glad you guys got. Also, yeah, just follow the placement.
No, you dang kitty. No, no problem.
Oh, I love eyes. I love eyes than A and
Yes.
DS.
I'm
8
down.
p.m. EST. What is that? Morning
That
time.
was That was 3 hours ago.
3 hour. Okay, so
Eastern
Don't
Standard
do
Time.
that, you bad
six
kitty.
fifty. Yeah, that's about time
Stop!
where we start. Yeah. Yeah, or try to get people in. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. EST is almost 3 hours ago.
Yeah. Okay. There's some weird shit in there. Don't go all the way up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Turkey. Do your real life stuff first. Like no need to be
Yeah.
concerned. We're chill. Like you don't need to take 30 minutes off early. Do your IRL stuff first. Yeah. We're like right now, what was that since Rena is taking a break because it's taking a toll on her the rating and then real life she's taking a break. So like we have like an extra person, like whoever can join. And sometimes we can wait for like 30-45 minutes to fill one person or look for one more person, or if there's like a generous person in the Discord that we can ask for their time too. And most of the time we just goof around till we fill. So do your real stuff or real life first. Yeah, like notification like, oh hey, I'll be 15 minutes out, I'll be there. 30 minutes out.
The hammer time thing.
I wonder if you could just use the new event function of Discord. That'd probably be
No
easier.
way you can make it. Huddless on p12s? Nah. I can guarantee you can't make it. Oh, someone's posting day 5 and I've lost a chunk of my soul to the moth. No echo, no marker. I'm going to cry. Huddless. There's
Good
no,
luck.
because that the end of that is super chain 1. You don't know who was the laser, who was the debuff, who was the tower.
Yeah, Dar, I think making the event on Discord might be easier because I think Discord might automatically convert the times. I'm also Eastern.
Yeah, that helps because it shows. Since I'm West Coast, it shows 5 p.m. for me.
It shows 7 p.m. for me.
Okay. Okay.
Bis
I don't know
burst
what to
no
do.
echo day 5 LC
So
cleanup
stop.
to switch.
Hammer time.
I guess I can just continue to level ninja.
3 day a week. Hello, Ricky.
Ninja. Have you found?
No,
Have you
not
found
ninja.
your ninja way, Carm? Date bio.
Yes. Yes. Speaking of ninja way, you're going to ninja your way out of this room, you orange cat.
Kushina,
I
yeah.
believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was more on the violent side, but yeah, she was. A lot of attitude on Naruto was from her, yes. On how she speaks.
I'm gonna go level by sweetie.
But
It's gonna take a while, but it's fine. 47.
All right, guys, I'm
Unless you
gonna
wanna come
hop
with
out
me,
of
sweetie.
chat.
night,
So-
night.
Thank you
Alright,
guys
night,
for the
Claire.
runs. See you guys.
Of course.
I'll see you tomorrow.
You wanna come with me, sweetie?
What do you want me to be as?
Be a healer or something. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. You can invite me. I don't have any level.
Hmm? I have done my roulettes, yes.
Okay.
For my
not
samurai
drag you,
today,
eh?
yes.
Oh, you'll get a bonus for there being a.
Yeah, I did them around this
She's,
afternoon.
Look at that. Insta-Q.
Because you have a pocket healer.
85.
What the chicken is this?
It's called accordance to the level of the two people who are lower level than
I'm
you.
about to throw stones.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, you are. Hello.
Did you get?
Da-da. We got to a hard part.
That's good.
Yeah, we got some progress.
Well, if y'all need fills
What's in your
tomorrow,
stomach?
I may be able to join. But I gotta go to bed. I got work tomorrow. Y'all have fun.
Alright. Good night.
They've never
You are
been
a bad
here.
cat.
Ooh, Discord, let me leave. Wee.
You are bad, Sanji. Get over here.
see here. Instead of helping me, we could help you, Dar. To make
Get your
progress
rank
on
up to
Warframe.
50. Oh, that too. No! Bad cat!
Medical 1, what is that?
Okay, now I can actually just play the game since the cat is gone. I had to ban him.
Oh.